This one is gonna be from the dome. Did the Springboks lose, or did we run out of time? Hi, my name is TZ, and thank you for joining me again on this channel. Thank you for the subscribers, and thank you for the comments. So I was very bullish in terms of what's gonna happen in this game against the Irish, and the Springboks lost. I don't have any notes with me. The game is just finished, so I'm just gonna be kicking it from the dome and giving you my heartfelt thoughts. I know a lot of people, commentators, fans, are gonna be talking about the kicking. And yeah, if we had got those kicks over, it would have been a different game, but we didn't. And that falls squarely on libbok's shoulders. Alright? Faf missed 2, if I remember, and Faf shouldn't be the guy who takes the fall for this. It's libbok. Now, I'm gonna say another interesting thing. I think if we had to give a man of the match performance from the Springboks, it's either gonna be Damian Willemse, or libbok. His game, his management of the game, his distribution, and his all-round fly half play was actually good. The issue was the post. Alright, so the game starts off and we try a little move on the blind side where Faf threw a pass which actually wasn't caught or half caught and went into touch. And you could see that the Springboks wanted to catch the Irish on the back foot, but it didn't work out. So how did the Springboks lose, or how did the Irish win? I think in terms of overall the basics of what the Springbok team is all about, which is the scrums, the lineouts, the defense, they did all of that. They did all of that. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like a sour South African, but the Springboks didn't deserve to lose that game. Johnny Sexton wasn't there. We made a lot of mistakes when we got into the red zone. We should have scored more than one try. There was a knock-on from Sia of I think it was a pop pass from the ground from Jesse Krill, and that really just showed some inconstant thinking around what we need to do in the 22 and how to close, or how to score, right? The Irish never got around us, right? They went through us on one part where Ake actually broke the line, and I think about 3 or 4 phases after that they actually scored when we ran out of men on the wide side, because their wing actually came around and actually made an overlap on the other side. So it's a weird game. It's a really weird game because the Springboks played very well. The bomb squad, which has been labeled out the nuke squad because it's 7-1, had a big impact on the scrums, but overall it was an impact, but it wasn't that dramatic impact which I think a lot of fans were hoping for based on the New Zealand game. So what should change to get the Springboks, who I personally think were dominant and control the game? Maybe some of the parts where they were playing in their own half a lot, but I feel that they controlled the game and they didn't really were at panic. All right. At last count, it was said that we left 11 points on the table from the kicking, and we lost by 5 points. So, is it Mane's time over? I hope not. I hope not, because he does in game. He's improved, especially with managing the game. He's improved, but we have to talk about the kicks. Those kicks were not hard, but he fluffed them. And then Faf came on, he also fluffed his kicks. I don't think he knocked one over Faf. The pack was good, and the pack got better with the substitutes in the second half. In terms of the scrums, we got a lot of scrum penalties. Faf was good as well. The defense we always expect. He's very good at scrambling defense. I've talked to you about many. I think he was, if we were to take three or take one of our players to be man of the match, I don't even know who was the man of the match, but if we were to take one of our players to be man of the match, I think Mane was there. Delende was immense in the midfield. There was a time where he bounced Sexton, and I thought that Sexton was going to go out, but yeah, he got up. He's a stubborn Irish. So the wings didn't have really much to do besides just keeping a clean game, chasing the kicks. The recoveries from the aerial balls were very good from South Africa. We competed well and we won a lot. I think we outmatched. We dominated that space to a certain extent. And Damien Williams was very good coming from the back. Different player from Leroux, because Leroux would try and get the other players to play, but he took it upon himself to make the small breaks or set up the Springboks in a good position. It might sound like I'm rambling because I didn't make notes and it's still fresh in my memory what happened, but I really think that it could have been anyone's game. It could have been anyone's game, and it should have been South Africa's game if we had been more clinical at the polls. Said, but with Pollard in the team now, Mane is really under pressure. Really under pressure. And I don't know how the coaches are going to go. I'm still a little bit disappointed from the game. I'm sad. I don't know how the coaches are going to go. Are they going to discard him and put Pollard in and get that certainty about the kicks? Or are they going to persist with him? We don't know. But I really think that it was the game that South Africa should have won, could have won, but didn't win. So guys, tell me your thoughts downstairs. I'll probably do another video maybe when my head is more clear and I'm less emotional about the win or the loss I should say. But yeah, what do you guys think downstairs? I really think that we let this one go. Oh, last but not least, that last maul, that the ball didn't come out when it was in Damien Delende's hands. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because before it gets into his hand, the referee can actually see the ball coming out. I'm not saying that the game was lost there, but I'm just saying that it was our last chance. I think we ended 22 and we were denied that opportunity at the critical time. So I've seen a lot of some posts on Twitter where they're rating the ref. I think he had an average game. It wasn't a good game by any stretch of the imagination. He missed a couple of points, but that's how it goes. And you should be good enough to actually take the referee out of the way and win on your own capabilities. And the Springboks didn't do that. I'm still positive about what we need to do and how we can win the World Cup, and I think we will win the World Cup. And I think what the coaching staff has negated the hooker and looked within the squad to find a solution to that. And I think Dion didn't play too badly, and I think he's held his own. I know there was one skew line out that he did, but in overall, I think he's capable of holding his own, if not dominating. But yeah, it's a sad Saturday night. So you guys let me know what you think. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the engagement. To the guys that I said that the Irish will lose, they should have. To the guys that I said that the Irish might not make the quarterfinals, I still think that the Scottish have got enough to beat the Irish, and the Irish might not have enough to actually win, because to win the cup they're gonna have to win like 6 games in a row or 5 games in a row. Is it possible? I'm not really sure. But anyway, let me know what you think, and thank you for tuning in again, man. Sad times, but we soldier on. Cheers. My name is Tony.